Jared Brown visited Marietta today at the International Brotherhood of Electrical Workers Local Union 972 to discuss about his campaign. Brown's reason for visiting today, he says, is to honor the union workers because of the pensions he's protected over the years. Brown says that it is his job to fix the problem Wall Street has made, and he said he has succeeded on fixing it. Brown also adds that it is his job to protect the union workers.
And my job is to side with them, whether it's pensions, whether it's the Ohio River, whether it's PFAS in streams, whether it's contaminated soil because of corporate pollution. My job is to fight for them.
He adds that it is his job to protect the workers, whether a pension lost their Social Security.